This video will demonstrate the IQ Auto Contacts configuration. I'm going to open up a satellite and make a program change. Say I want to change the runtime of this station. When I am complete with that task, you'll notice that the icon up here in the upper right hand side, that's the synchronize icon or out of sync, turns amber from green, and it basically says a change has been made and I need to synchronize or communicate that down to the controller. So I can do that by clicking on the synchronize button, and it will send that program change down to the satellite. Also, from the home screen of IQ, there's a button on the main home screen that allows me to select all satellites that are out of sync and sync those as a group. There also is another way to do this, and it's called Auto Contacts. Auto Contacts allows us to set up a time, pre-programmed time for the synchronization to happen, as well as retrieval of log data after the irrigation is complete. One of the helpful things before we go set that is to understand when the irrigation is operating. So there's a button on the program screen called Update. I'm going to go ahead and hit that, and we'll notice here that it looks like my first start time is at 11 p.m. and if I scan across, I'll see the program, the way it's written today, ends at 4:08 a.m. Okay, so we'll make a note of that. I'm going to hit OK to exit the satellite. If I come over on the home screen, select the Auto Contacts button, we're presented with a list of the direct and server satellites. We'll see the satellite I was just making program change on was the Spun Cotton Park. If I click on the link underneath the synchronize column, the default is to never automatically synchronize. What we're going to set up is either an auto contact, or we have an option to auto contact only if there's been a program change, if we're out of sync. So I'm going to go ahead and select the only sync if we're only contact if we're out of sync, and now I can set a time for that. And if you recall, our start time was at 11 o'clock. So I want to synchronize, get the programs down there before that start time. So I could select something like 10:45, whatever, just safe time before that first start time. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK to save that. And also have an option for this satellite under the retrieve logs column. I'm going to select that link, and I can put in a time for IQ to automatically contact the satellite to retrieve logs. We were finishing the program at 4:08 based on my current program, so I'm going to go ahead and select 5 a.m. as an option to automatically call up and retrieve the log information. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. If we're using weather stations or weather sources to automatically adjust station runtimes and programs, you'll see that there's a list of weather sources that we've configured down below. We can optionally set up retrieve times for those weather sources. But one thing to know is that IQ will see that the program is using this weather source, and before it does the synchronize time that you've configured up here, it will automatically contact the weather source to update get the most current weather information.